this is an old, virtually abandoned airport facility right in the middle of the Everglades. Alligator Alcatraz. This 30 square mile area is completely surrounded by the Everglades. Presents a efficient, low-cost opportunity to build a temporary detention facility because you don't need to invest that much in the perimeter. If people get out, there's not much waiting for them other than alligators and pythons. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
That is tonight's red hot video. The Department of Homeland Security has approved a plan by the Attorney General of the great state of Florida, James Uthmeyer, to build Alligator Alcatraz. That's what it's being called, giant sharp-toothed reptiles in the Everglades. It's a migrant detention center in the Florida Everglades full of alligators. Construction has reportedly already begun, with the project expected to cost about $450 million, thanks to Joe Biden and the Democrats. And they say it'll be completed within 30 to 60 days. That's
no way.
Good. That's you're not buying it.
It's the fastest they've completed a building in America. Honestly, this seems like I don't know if any of you've watched the TV show Archer, but I think they made an episode about this. We have Alcatraz. We don't need Alligator Alcatraz. There's literally Alcatraz in California. Trump has said he wants to reopen Alcatraz. They made a movie about escaping from Alcatraz, so now they know how to not let people escape from Alcatraz. Use the facility that's already there. I mean, look, if you want to put illegal immigrants filled with alligators, be my guest, but why do you need Alligator Alcatraz when you've got the real thing in California?
Well, it's I think redoing Alcatraz would probably cost more than that and take longer. And it's a national park and it's a historical, yada yada, and you'd have to get environmental approval. That'd take 100 years. Democrats.
If they complete this in 60 days, can we film the show from there, please? I think we deserve that.
But Alligator Alcatraz, I know you got to love this.
Yeah, I don't. Do we have an issue with migrants escaping detention facilities that we need like an alligator moat around?
Normally the Biden
there was one a couple of weeks ago.
The Biden admin just opened the door and said,
four illegal alien gang members escaped from a detention facility a couple of weeks ago, violently attacking the guards and escaping.
Yeah, so how many in comparison to people, and I'm literally just asking this question, proportionally compared to people escaping prisons in the U.S.
I guess Jason is right. I think if they're going to do it, why not have normal prisoners there too?
Well, here's the deal. I think it's better.
Right? I mean,
these facilities.
Put the Boston Marathon bomber in there. Put Luigi Mangione in there.
They're being funded by the FEMA Shelter and Services Program. That's what Biden used to put the illegals in the Roosevelt Hotel in New York.
Amazing. Okay, I'm for it.
So they're shifting. Some of that money now will be going to Alligator.
So they're still housing illegal immigrants.
Makes a lot more sense. But instead of staying in the really nice Roosevelt Hotel, they're going to be hanging out in Alcatraz.
Well, it'll be big public relations, too. I'm sure in El Salvador, MS-13 is saying, Alligator Alcatraz.
Would you rather go to Alligator Alcatraz or CCOT?
It's good. It's
I
good
spin. Translate that into Spanish, Chris.
More good. Yeah, okay, work on that. We'll have that by the end of the show. More good news for the Trump administration as well, and for the United States of America. Thank you very much. The United States Supreme Court ruling that the Trump administration can resume deporting illegal aliens to third countries, the White House calling it a victory for the safety and security of the American people. Now, one district court judge in Boston, of course a Democrat, defied the Supreme Court ruling, trying to stop the migrant flights again. Today, the Solicitor General, D. John Sauer, wrote to the Supreme Court of the United States saying, the district court's ruling of last night is a lawless act of defiance that once again disrupts sensitive diplomatic relations and slams the brakes on the executive's lawful efforts to effectuate third country removals. Now, I love this. And look, if you're a gang member from Venezuela, you can't send me back there. The opposing gang will murder me when I get there. They're saying, OK, you have an option, South Sudan.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.